discipline beats motivation every time. Motivation feels good, but it doesn't last. It's emotional. It's temporary. And if motivation is the only thing driving your business, you will eventually quit. Here's the hard truth most people don't want to hear. The entrepreneurs who win don't feel more inspired than you. They're just more disciplined. They show up when it's boring. They execute when it's uncomfortable. They move forward when motivation is nowhere to be found. Welcome to the Francois Entrepreneur. I'm Davidson, and today we're breaking down why discipline, not motivation, is the real secret to execution, growth, and long-term success. If you've ever started strong and faded out, if you've ever waited to feel ready, if you've ever said, I know what to do, I just don't do it consistently, this episode is for you. Number one, why motivation fails. Let's start with motivation. Motivation is emotional energy. It's that surge you feel after a podcast, a conference, a sermon, or a late-night YouTube binge. Motivation depends on how you feel, what's happening around you, external encouragement, short-term excitement, and here's the problem. Your feelings change, your circumstances shift. Life gets busy. Resistance shows up, and when motivation disappears, so does your consistency. That's why people start businesses and quit, start diets and quit, start investing and quit, start content creation and quit. They didn't fail because they weren't smart. They failed because they were emotion-driven instead of discipline-driven. Entrepreneurs who wait to feel ready stay stuck because readiness is a feeling, and feelings are unreliable. The marketplace doesn't reward how inspired you feel. It rewards consistent execution. Number two, discipline is a decision, not a mood. Discipline is not a personality trait. It's not something you're born with, and it's not reserved for high performers. Discipline is a decision. It's choosing progress over comfort, consistency over excitement, long-term vision over short-term relief. Discipline says, I do what needs to be done, even when I don't feel like it. That's the difference between amateurs and professionals. Amateurs ask, how do I feel today? Professionals ask, what does the process require today? Discipline means you work. When it's boring, you execute. When it's quiet, you follow through when no one is watching. And here's the shift that changes everything. You don't rise to your goals. You fall to your disciplines. If your disciplines are weak, your results will be weak. If your disciplines are strong, your success becomes inevitable. Number three, systems create discipline. Here's a powerful truth. Winning entrepreneurs don't rely on willpower. Willpower is limited. It gets drained by stress, decisions, and fatigue. Instead, disciplined people build systems. Systems create consistency even when motivation is gone. Examples of systems: scheduled thinking time, structured daily routines, clear weekly priorities, pre-decided workflows, non-negotiable execution blocks. Systems remove friction. When the decision is already made, discipline becomes automatic. You don't ask, should I work today? You already know the answer. You don't wait for inspiration. You trust the system. That's why disciplined entrepreneurs look calm. They're not fighting themselves every day. They've designed their life to support execution. If you want more discipline, stop trying harder, start designing better systems. Number four, identity drives consistency. Now let's go even deeper. Discipline doesn't start with habits. It starts with identity. When you see yourself as a builder, a steward, a leader, a professional, you act accordingly, even when it's inconvenient. A builder builds, a steward manages faithfully. A leader shows up. They don't negotiate with themselves every day. They don't say, I'll do it if I feel like it. They say, this is who I am. And identity-based discipline is powerful because it's internal. It doesn't depend on hype. It doesn't need applause. You're disciplined because it aligns with who you believe you are. Change your identity and your consistency follows. Let's bring this home. Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going. And consistency is what builds results over time. If you want entrepreneurial success, stop chasing motivation, stop waiting for perfect conditions, stop negotiating with your commitment, build discipline. Design systems, anchor your identity. That's how real entrepreneurs win. If you're serious about becoming disciplined, not just inspired, follow the Francois Entrepreneur podcast. Subscribe for weekly mindset training every Friday. We don't hype dreams, we build executors. Because success doesn't belong to the most motivated, it belongs to the most disciplined. This is Davidson. I'll see you in the next episode.